Alright, so tonight we're going to be doing a Thai-style clams and coconut broth, and it's right here. This is what we're using. We're using a little bit of fish sauce, a little bit of coconut milk. We're doing a red onion, which is freshly bought, a little kaffir limes, and some Thai chili peppers to make it a little bit spicy, a little bit of cilantro, and some brown sugar. We're going to mix it, we're going to let it sit for 20 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and add our Manila clams that we have tonight that we bought specifically from Santa Monica Seafood. So I want to reach out to all the Santa Monica Seafood, let them know. Thank you very much for staying open. I'm going to bring you away from COVID-19 a little bit, and we're going to start making this dinner a little bit by slicing some red onion. So if you're staying tuned, let me know. Any questions, please feel free to ask us as we're here to talk you through this recipe tonight. We're going to slice both ends of the onion. We're going to split this onion in half. We're going to go ahead and take off the peel because nobody likes the peel. We're going to make it easy and wash off the onion so we actually clean the onion a little bit. We're going to go ahead and slice the onion, and we're going to slice it julienne style. So you could actually cut it lengthwise so you actually are getting the most parameters for the onion. And as you dice the onion itself, you'll separate the onion on each side so they're each separate ends, and you could cook that in the broth. Makes it very, very tasty. We're going to separate it a little bit here. Again, get some good onions going here. Usually I use a whole onion, but tonight I'm only going to use half an onion tonight. And I'm going to actually go ahead, wash my knife off. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on a plate right here. And this will keep everything clean. So we got some sliced onion here that we're doing. Again, this is going to be Thai-style clams and a coconut broth. And we're going to actually use a coconut oil. We're going to heat the coconut oil with 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. So we're going to come over here. We're going to actually use 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. And that's a pretty big tablespoon. We're going to go ahead and put it in our pan here. And we're just going to let it sit there. And we're going to start prepping the rest of our items as quickly as we can to get this started. Again, this is going to be 20 minutes. We're going to also get our bouillon base ready. So if you have chicken broth at home, that works, but I use the jarred concentrated chicken broth or bouillon, which makes it excellent. And you don't want to use too much because it becomes too salty. So we'll go ahead and I'll use about 1 tablespoon of the chicken broth, or the bouillon-based chicken broth. And I'll go ahead and I'll put some water in it here. And about 2 cups. So you want to make about 2 cups of chicken broth. I'll go ahead and I'll put it in our microwave. I'll heat it up and I'll cheat a little bit just to make the time go down just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and heat that up for about a minute and let that really concentrate, and it will blend into the water. You'll get a nice bouillon-based broth for chicken broth. We're going to take our onion, we're going to put it on the side here a little bit, and we're going to cut a little bit of our cilantro. So cilantro, you don't need too much cilantro, probably about 2 or 3 cuts of cilantro would be fine right off the stalk. And you can smell the fragrance of the cilantro, it's extremely fresh. I'm going to go ahead and slice that up. I'm going to get another plate. We're going to go ahead and transfer this to the plate just to keep everything clean on here. And we're going to wash off our cutting board after every time we cut vegetables on here. So we're going to actually take our cutting board here. We're going to clean it off real quick. And return it to the side. We're going to clean off our knife here. Nobody? Nobody, or is it working?
No comments. you have to say, like, we cannot film for like 45 minutes.
No.
Nobody will watch it.
We'll end it.